All Gaul is divided into 3 parts, and all of those 3 parts just so happen to be mine. We, the Romans, call it Gaul, yet they call themselves the Celts. Their language remains useless, overpowered by the superior tongue of the Romans. Though we feminize ourselves with worldly pleasure and luxury, we defeated the Gauls. We proved our superiority through strategic, clever warcraft. But this was only possible through a strong and centralized point of command. The Romans consistently conquer the Gauls every time because we organize our armies, we plan, we think, we enact discipline, we prepare. Our self-organizing structures make us ultimately the greatest civilization on this earthen sphere. We're so brilliant and amazing because we willingly submit ourselves to a strong, benevolent dictator. And what if that benevolent dictator was me? What if I could lead our civilization to greatness, like how I, or rather Caesar, led the Roman army to victory in the Gallic Wars? What if I could convince them that I'm the right man for the job? And by the way, Cataline, I know all your cheap little tricks and your goofy secrets. I know when you made this conspiracy, who you made it with, whose house you were in, who decided that you get to flee Rome while your friends stayed here, etc. You think you can fool me? I am beyond fooling. Darn you, Cicero, you'll never take me alive. Senate, do you see this? This guy literally tried to stab me. If that's not the most dangerous thing I've ever seen, I don't know what is. Seriously, we have to get this guy.
Cicero, I come bearing news.
Messenger, what could possibly be worse than a conspiracy to overthrow the Senate?
Julius Caesar! Caesar is trying to make Rome a dictatorship.
What? That's insane. There's literally no way.
He was never going to stop at Gaul. Now he's going to take over Rome and establish a dictatorship. You must stop him with your oratorical powers.
It appears I have no choice. I must defeat Caesar. Do you need me to recruit anyone else?
I think for this one we need to get the old gang back together. The old crew.
You can't be serious. We broke up.
You remember what you said? As governor of Cilicia?
If there are panthers, they will be for you. Yeah, I remember. I guess it's time for a comeback. Daphne, come on. You know you like me. I'm not a goathead. I don't live on a mountain. I'm not gross, or wild, or uncouth. I'm the god of medicine. I make prophecies. Everything I say literally comes true. I'm the best archer. I killed Python. There's no way you're not in love with me. You're super gross, and I think you're foul. Come on, Dad. I need to get away from the sky. Change my shape. Make me ugly. Here we see the ill effects of reckless love. Apollo desperately wants Daphne, and so he chases after her, oblivious of her true feelings. Meanwhile, Daphne clearly broadcasts the fact that she doesn't want to date Apollo. What does Apollo do? He chases after her, convinced he can change his mind. This epic poem has such an obvious ending. I guess it's a bit like what happened with the old crew. Cicero had big dreams that we couldn't follow through with, so he clearly broadcasted the fact that we didn't want to engage in activities like that. If Cicero listened, would we still be together? Ovid, I need your help. Julius Caesar is trying to turn Rome into a dictatorship. Cicero, I was just thinking about you. This is insane. What is going on? Caesar conquered Gaul, but now he wants total power over the empire. He's going to try to make Rome a dictatorship. If we want to stop him, we need to get the old band back together. Okay, Cicero, let's get this guy. For old time's sake. It is a hateful fate to spend my birthday away from the city which I love so much. All the more hateful to lose my lover. I miss my Carinthus, who Venus delivered to my lap. My desire overtakes me. Whatever shall I do? No such conflict exists in poetry. There, everything is resolved with happiness. Perhaps it is only in poetry that we can have a clear, happy ending. I swore I would never involve myself in Cicero's schemes again. I swore I would see through his lies, his tricks, his ploys. I swore I'd harden myself against his short-sighted ambition, and yet he gives me this letter, as if we were comrades in arms once again. No, it can't be. This denial of agency of the great city of Rome goes against everything we'd stand for. Why would Caesar do this? And why, in the name of the immortal gods, would Cicero contact me? It is obvious. By taking me to his country estate, my uncle denied me the agency I found within love. He sought to control me and thus saw fit to ignore my free will. Likewise, Caesar seeks to control the Roman Republic and thus sees fit to ignore the will of the people. Goodbye, Carinthus. Goodbye, Dido. Leisure has made us both neglect duty, so I must go find the greatest empire of the world. Don't wait up. You married me in that cave and then left me. May you never know peace after this day, Trojan. From now on, your descendants and mine are bitter enemies. Blah! Just a few days ago, Aeneas and Dido were madly in love. Dido requested a new banquet each night so she could spend time with this man. Aeneas saw the city of Carthage and felt a longing for his native Troy. Both of them shirked their divine duties for something temporary and small. Perhaps I too have shirked my duty. After we disbanded, I have failed to care intensely for the politics of Rome, instead of choosing to focus on the creation of my national epic. I wonder what my bees would say about this. It can't be. Caesar is trying to take over Rome. Is there anyone who can put a stop to this? I see. I will go to Cicero at once. It appears my affinity with the Apian world may be necessary once more. What a disgusting abuse of power. Here we have an emperor bossing people around to impose his agenda on that of the people. But look at the way he does it. He's building temples. He's treating conquered peoples with dignity. He's improving the infrastructure of the city. Whatever he does, it is for the good of Rome. But Caesar doesn't do this. That's right. Caesar robbed Gaul of its dignity as he conquered it. He embellished the warlike behavior of the Belgians to further his views on Rome's development. He unnecessarily conflated masculinity with a lack of advancement to further enhance his control over the empire, all so that he could become a dictator. The common people love him, but this is true. Caesar's push for a dictatorship could doom Rome. I'll join your cause. Will Cicero, Ovid, Suetonius, Virgil, Catullus, and Sulpicia manage to save Rome from a dictatorship? Will Julius Caesar succeed in his quest for ultimate power? Will you have a phenomenal time reading these authors in Latin 5? The answer to that one is obviously a yes. Find out next year! Take Latin 5! Yeah!